Dear students, in this video I will tell you how to solve a few of the questions related to genetics. First question you can see here, question number 2, which has been asked in 2007. That is state Mendel's law of independent assortment, that you can write from the definition itself. And then the question number 2 is a cross, that is dihybrid cross. A homozygous tall plant bearing red colored flowers is crossed with a homozygous dwarf plant bearing white flowers. They have given you the letter also, and I have already told you that to take the dominant character in capital letter and the recessive character in small letter. You have to give the genotype and phenotype of F1 generation. In second part you have to tell the possible combination of the gametes of F1 hybrids, and in third question you have to tell the phenotype and dihybrid ratio of the offsprings of F2 generation. Now all these questions can be easily answered if you draw the cross. First of all, complete cross you have to draw. So let's see how you will draw the cross. This is the dihybrid cross, that is tall plants with red flowers. So let's see how we will draw it. This is a hybrid cross. So for tall we will take capital TT, and for red flowers we will take capital RR. This is one of the parent, and the other parent is small tt, that is dwarf with white flowers. So we will take the same letter as capital and small. So here you will write tall plant and with red flowers, and here you will write dwarf with white flowers. These are parents, so we'll write here P, and now you can write the gametes. Now all the gametes are similar, all the 4 gametes will be formed, but I am writing only just 2 because all are same. Capital T R, capital T, capital R. Then here small t small r and small t small r. 4 combination will be there and all of will be the same. So these are gametes. Now next here F1 generation, because all gametes are similar on both the sides. So if you combine one of the gametes of this parent with the gamete of other parent, you will get as genotype is capital T small t capital R small r. So all the plants will have this genotype and all will be tall with red flowers. Okay, now we will cross for F2 generation the F1 hybrids itself. So we will write capital T small t capital R small r and capital T small t and capital R small r. Now again we will form the gametes. Now in this case, when gametes will be formed, you will have 4 types of gametes will be formed, 4 different types. So we have to write all the 4 gametes here. Capital T capital R, capital T small r, small t capital R, small t small r. Capital T capital R, capital T small r, small t capital R and small t small r. Now in F2 generation we will again draw a checkerboard here, having 4 rows and 4 columns, because you have 4 different gametes on either side. So I have drawn the boxes here, and on one side you will write types of gametes, on another side another type. Again here capital T capital R, capital T small r, small t capital R and small t small r. Now you have to fill all the boxes by multiplying like this: capital T capital T capital R, capital T capital R small r, capital T small t capital R. Like this you have to fill all the boxes, and this will give you the F2 generation. Now we'll answer the questions based on this cross. Now let's see what are the questions. First question is, give the genotype and phenotype of F1 generation. Now you can see the genotype is capital T small t capital R small r. So this is the genotype. So you will write in the answer genotype capital T small t capital R small r, and phenotype as all tall plants with red flowers. Okay, so this is answer number 1. Next we come to Number second, in which you have been asked to give all the possible combination of the gametes. So, you can see here there are 4 possible combinations of the gametes. So, 4 possible combination. You will write capital R, capital T, capital R, capital T, small r, small t, capital R, and small t, small r. Number third is you have to give the dihybrid ratio and phenotype of the offsprings of the F2 generation. So in F2 generation, the ratio will be 9:3:3:1, and between which type of plants this ratio is there? Capital T, capital R, that is tall with red flowers, then tall with white flowers, dwarf with red flowers, and dwarf with white flowers. This will be the ratio, dihybrid ratio, and you have to write the phenotype. Then you can write in words, that is 9 plants will be tall with red flowers, 3 plants will be tall with white flowers, 3 plants will be dwarf with red flowers, and 1 will be dwarf with white flowers. So in this way, if you will draw the entire cross, you will get all the answers correctly. Okay, so now let's move on to the next question.